Candy is a delicious treat. For most of us, it has a special connection to our childhood. It is often used to celebrate Halloween, Easter, Christmas, and other happy, carefree occasions in a child's life. However, the way chocolate is typically produced tells a very different story than the way it is consumed. This isn't the only chocolate that has a dark side.
On this farm, we find Abdul. He's survived 3 years of work. He's just 10. He earns no wages for his work, he says, just food, the occasional tip from the owner, and the torn clothes on his back. Put in the simplest of terms, Abdul is a child slave. We move away from the group so he can speak more freely, and through our translator, he tells us his story.
If he had a choice, he wouldn't work.
Abdul says he's from neighboring Burkina Faso. When his father died, he says, a stranger brought him to Ivory Coast. Abdul has never eaten chocolate. Tells us he doesn't even know what cocoa is for. We met Yaku on the same farm, also from Burkina Faso. My mother brought me when my father died, he tells me. Yaku insists he's 16, but he looks much younger. His legs bear machete scars from hours clearing the bush. The emotional scars seem much deeper. I wish I could just go to school, he says, to learn to read and write. But Yaku says he's never spent a day in school.
Hershey's is able to get away with child slave labor by putting on a facade of domestic philanthropy and Willy Wonka type jollity. They have a large theme park connected to their chocolate factory that draws thousands of tourists every year to Hershey, Pennsylvania for a chance to have some carefree fun and enjoy some delicious confections. The Hershey Company also hides behind acts of domestic charity that make them appear to be a benevolent company. These are valid forms of charity, but they distract people from the fact that Hershey is still exploiting children in West African countries, especially Ghana and the Ivory Coast.